Welcome to ACD Combatives, your combatives and control tactics channel. Please like, subscribe, and share. So you're sitting here and you've got your opponent, and there's a couple things that could be going on. He could be marching in on you because he's trying to intimidate you. He's using those pre-assault, you're noticing those pre-assault indicators we talked about. You know, he's chesting up, he's posturing, clenched fists, he's saying I'm gonna kick your ass. These are all things that would be considered pre-assault indicators. Or it's not a surprise attack, but one minute he's like here and then the next minute he's marching in on you. I'm a big fan of the lead leg front kick, or I call it a stop hit. And I've used this on the job, like I said. Don't have time to get the baton, nor do I think the baton is as effective as a kick. You stomp it coming in on you. Now you can use the rear leg kick, but I'm a big fan of that lead leg just to get them off of you. And then you can go right back to your defensive stance and like, no, I don't want to fight. There's a couple things that can happen with this lead leg kick. It will stop the fight, like, and that's what usually happens in my scenario as a law enforcement officer. Unless he's all out trying to kick my ass. You know, it's one of those things where maybe there's alcohol involved or drugs, or in your case, it's a civilian. Same difference. Somebody at the bar is like, hey, that was my seat or whatever. Bam, he's coming in. You got the pre-assault indicators, so you can articulate later on why you had to strike first. But that lead leg kick is a good way to stop somebody, and you see it in Muay Thai. They call it the Teep. But teaching it, you're sliding up and hitting with the ball of the feet. Now you can hit with a full flat foot if you want, but I'm a big fan of hitting with the ball of the foot. You can teep someone to the face, but realistically for self-defense, diaphragm down, although I've hit people in the chest with this and it really gets their attention. I've used it in a booking environment when everybody comes in drunk. I've used it on the street as a road officer. It's very effective. This is great for self-defense. So, you're standing there, the guy's, and you're like, I don't want to fight, and he comes in on you, boom. You might not have time to slide forward. Maybe it's like if you're coming in on me, like, sir, I don't want to fight, boom, because you're coming to me, I don't have to slide to you. But we're going to teach you both concepts. Later on, I'm going to put this on and I'm going to walk into you and you'll be able to use it as a stop hit, stopping the forward advance. But meanwhile, I want you to, instead of using the rear leg, which is a completely acceptable way to kick, of course, it's that kind of like the jab of footwork. So you're going to slide up, keeping your guard up, and aim for the diaphragm. Like your turn.
So, just my lead leg.
Your lead leg, yeah. There you go. How does that feel to you?
It feels good.
Okay. One thing I'd like to see you do a little bit more, you're doing totally fine.
Okay.
You're sliding up, you're hitting, and then you're letting the foot drop down. It's not wrong. I just don't want you to have it linger out here, because as he bends over, he might be able to grab your foot. So think about it as kind of a chamber, an actual chamber. It's not going to be like caught a tournament type
still kicking
chamber,
from the hip.
yeah, you're still thrusting the hip forward. Yeah, that's better. There you go. Switch sides, I didn't even have to tell you. Self-motivated student. Okay. Bob back in the corner.
Oh, you want to go back in the corner?
Yeah. Stick Bob back in the corner, and then you'll use me. Thank you, Bob. All right, now it's the exact same technique as you're shooting, as you're going. You're advancing to Bob. With me, I'm advancing to you. This is a very self-defense oriented way of doing it. Or if you're in a fight, like a ring fight, like a boxer or kickboxer or MMA, the other opponent has maybe got more gas left in his tank. He's just more aggressive. This is a way of, we call it a stop hit in a lot of martial arts, stopping the advance. Or like if you throw the roundhouse kick at me, that would be a stop hit. Like there, you can use this like you're gonna come in with the roundhouse kick. I stop you before you even get in. It's a good way of stopping the forward energy without go and throw the roundhouse kick again. That like the traditional check can take its toll on you, especially if you don't train like a Muay Thai guy where they're constantly, conditioning their shins. So I'm going to come in on you. Surely I'm not wearing my groin cup today, so make sure you hit the pad. There you go. The energy that this really, now I'm preparing myself. This has a lot of effect on the street. Switch sides.
This is definitely my dominant leg.
Yeah, because you're used to the rear leg.
Aha!
Which is fine. It's a terrific kick. I'm not saying get rid of the rear leg front kick. Definitely keep it in your arsenal. This is like maybe you're at the bar or at this counter or whatever and someone comes in. Whatever the scenario may be, that's what this is. Lead leg is for. If you ever watch me sparring my former coach, my old duty station, I use it a lot. I use it a lot because of my bad hip. So, I didn't probably use it as much when I was younger. But now it's just one of those kicks that's very effective, and it doesn't take a huge range of motion and flexibility in the hips to do.
Let's roll. Hey, let's be careful out.